Today, we will show you 18 reasons why you should never buy a Tesla. Some of these might be obvious, but others might surprise you. So, if you're considering buying one of these cars, watch this video first. First up, too expensive. If you're looking for an affordable car, Tesla is not the brand for you. The starting price for a Tesla Model S is $106,190. And if you want the fully loaded version, you're looking at a price tag of $150,000. For most people, that's way out of their budget. So, if you're looking for a car within your price range, you should keep Tesla off your list. Next, it is unreliable. Tesla's cars are notoriously unreliable. Consumer Reports has consistently ranked Tesla as one of the least reliable car brands. If you're looking for a vehicle you can depend on, Tesla is not the right choice. Up next, too much hype. Tesla has already made a splash on the internet and off since it was founded. There has been news about it posted on social media, which has helped to increase its popularity among car enthusiasts online. If you pay attention to Elon Musk, the information comes right to your phone as soon as he tweets something new, which makes you want it more. It appears, though, that Tesla is all hype, although many people describe it as the automobile that establishes a new benchmark in the market. It's a different story. Getting a Tesla is significantly more expensive than purchasing an iPhone. This isn't something everyone can afford to do. So, consider carefully whether this car is right for you before buying one, because some of its features may be inconvenient or irrelevant. Meanwhile, hardware lags behind software upgrades. When it comes to technology, things move quickly. What's hot today is often outdated tomorrow. This is especially true in the software world, where new updates and features are released regularly. But when it comes to hardware, things tend to move at a much slower pace. This can be frustrating for consumers who have purchased a Tesla, only to find that the company has already released an updated version of the car with new features and capabilities. While Tesla offers some hardware upgrades for existing owners, they can be expensive. And even if you upgrade your Tesla's hardware, there's no guarantee that it will be compatible with future software releases. Next is premature rattle. One of the most common problems with Tesla cars is the premature rattle. This occurs when the vehicle starts to make a rattling noise before it is driven. Several different things can cause the problem. Still, it is often caused by the suspension or bodywork coming into contact with something else inside the car. This can create a very unpleasant driving experience and can also be dangerous if the rattling noise is loud enough to distract the driver. Tesla has had a lot of trouble with this problem, which has been one of the main reasons people have been hesitant to buy Tesla cars. Furthermore, it is limited to 2 cup holders. One of the most frustrating things about Tesla ownership is the lack of cup holders. The standard Model S only comes with 2 cup holders, which is hardly enough for a family of 4. If you want more cup holders, you'll have to buy the $2,500 Premium Upgrades package. It's not just the lack of cup holders that's bothersome, it's also the placement. The cup holders are located in the center console, which means they're not so easily accessible for the driver or front passenger. If you're looking for a car with more than 2 cup holders, you'll be better off with just about any other vehicle on the market. Now for no test drive. When you go to buy a Tesla, there is no test drive. You can't even sit in the car before you buy it. This is because Teslas are so expensive, and they want to ensure that you are committed to buying the car before letting you experience it. This could be a massive downside for some people, because how can you buy a car without test driving it first? You could end up not liking the car once you get it, and then you're stuck. Next, you always have to think about charging stations. If you're considering buying a Tesla, be prepared to always think about charging stations. While the company is undoubtedly expanding its network of superchargers, they're still not as ubiquitous as gas stations. If you're taking a long road trip, you'll need to plan to ensure you can keep your car charged carefully. It's not always convenient, and it can be a real pain if you find yourself stranded with a dead battery. Next up, it takes some time to get used to its braking system. When you first get behind the wheel of a Tesla, you might find the braking system takes some time to get used to. Regenerative braking is powerful and can take some time for those accustomed to traditional braking systems. In addition, the car has an auto braking feature that can be engaged when necessary. This can be helpful in emergencies, but can also be a bit jarring if you're not expecting it. Overall, the braking system is something you'll need to get used to if you decide to purchase a Tesla. Next, it is harrowing to drive in the snow. When it comes to driving in the snow, Tesla drivers have had some harrowing experiences. Many Tesla owners have taken to social media to share their tales about getting stuck in the snow. One Tesla driver from Colorado recounted his experience of being stranded on the side of the road for 4 hours in a blizzard. The driver said he had to call a tow truck to get his car out of the snow snow and that the experience was terrifying. Another Tesla driver from New Jersey shared a similar story, saying that he got stuck in the snow while driving on the highway. He eventually got out of the situation by using the car's built-in navigation system to find a way around the traffic. Meanwhile, it is weak against the cold. When it comes to electric cars, one of the main problems is that they don't perform well in cold weather. This is because the battery power decreases significantly in cold temperatures. If you live in a cold climate, you should avoid buying a Tesla. So let's discuss the tires which wear out quicker. Teslas might be great for the environment and your bank balance, but they're not so great for your tires. The heavy weight of the batteries means that the tires wear out much more quickly than on a regular car. So, if you're looking to keep your costs down, a Tesla might not be the best choice in the long run. Next, we have no spare tire. When it comes to buying a car, many people consider Tesla to be the gold standard. However, there are some compelling reasons why you might want to think twice before purchasing a Tesla. One of the most significant drawbacks of owning a Tesla is that there is no spare tire. If you have a flat tire, you'll be stranded on the side of the road until a tow truck arrives. Next, its roadside service has limited coverage. Roadside service is one of the most important benefits of owning a Tesla. However, you should be aware that there are some limitations to this service. First, roadside service is only available in select markets. If you live in an area where Tesla does not have a service center, you will be out of luck. Second, even in markets where service is available, getting a technician can be challenging. Tesla does not have the same nationwide network of service providers as other automakers, so you may have to wait longer for help to arrive. Furthermore, it takes getting used to charging. Tesla requires you to charge more frequently than a gas car, which can take some time. The good news is that many public charging stations are available, and you can even install a home charger. However, remember that charging takes longer than filling up a gas tank. You'll need to plan if you want to take a long trip in your Tesla. So, it is complicated to own and maintain. When owning and maintaining a Tesla, things can get pretty complicated. There are many moving parts to keep a track of. If something goes wrong, finding someone who knows how to fix it can be challenging. Additionally, Tesla parts can be expensive to replace. Tesla vehicles are also much more complex than traditional gas-powered cars, so even routine maintenance tasks can be challenging for the average owner. For example, changing the oil on a Tesla requires removing the entire front end of the car, which can be time-consuming and expensive. Meanwhile, the gas savings is spent on household utilities. When you buy a Tesla, the gas savings are quickly offset by increased spending on household utilities. Your electric bill will go up significantly, as will your home's insurance and maintenance costs. In addition, you'll have to pay more for parking and tolls. Ultimately, the cost of owning a Tesla may not be much different than that of owning a traditional gas-powered car. Finally, it has expensive battery replacement. When it comes to electric cars, one of the most significant drawbacks is the cost of replacing the battery. Tesla batteries are some of the most expensive on the market, with a replacement costing upwards of $7,000. This can be a big expense for the owners, so it's something to think about before buying. In conclusion, there are many reasons why you should never buy a Tesla. They're too expensive and unreliable, and the hype is not worth it. So if you're in the market for a new car, you should keep Tesla off your list. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.